Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Victoria 2. So, let's take a quick look at our population statistics here. I've just been kind of looking at artisans specifically, because when I go into budget, 2 million artisans, or 84% of my population, is not getting their needs. So I've just been taking a quick look around and see if there's anything I can do to help them. Okay. Not all that surprised. Wow, they actually have slaves still. Makes me wonder how much of Europe still has slavery. Kurland. I wish I could help Kurland, but sadly I can't because they've added in war goals. I really would. I really, really would. Alright, well, let's see. New Savoy continues to gather shitloads of prestige from its colonization efforts. I wonder why it hasn't gone here yet. It's good to know. Even Missouri isn't good enough for the AI to colonize. You should feel real good about yourself, Missouri. Real good. Italian tensions. Several skirmishes have broken out on the central Italian border. It is unclear as to who started it or why. However, we've learned that neither government wishes to fight. We have concocted a plan to create a demilitarized zone between them to ease tensions and stop the war. However, the land must come from one of the sides. With fear of war from us and the other faction, making one give in will not be hard. I can either take the Tuscan land or the Sicilian land. Or I can try and get both to concede some territory. I'm gonna... You know what? Whoop. Democracy, so they're one of the revolutionary factions, and counter-revolutionary factions. I guess that explains why they're fighting. We'll take the Tuscan lands. As we can now see, Italy has gone across and now controls the central area here. This, of course, pisses off Tuscany as well as every other revolutionary faction in the entire empire. But Sicily likes us more. And I want to hopefully bring Sicily into the fold as a whole. Suppose one of the easy ways to do that might be to build factories in Sicily. Wait. I can build a foreign factory, despite not being able to build a foreign factory. Or, sorry, allows foreign investment is equal to no. Interesting. So apparently... Well, let's be good to them. See, I can't click that. That's an interesting glitch. Wonder if there are other places I could do that. Probably. I'd assume most of the people that are reactionary I could do that in. Allow foreign investment is equal to no. Wait, Italian Campania. Oh, maybe it's because of them being a sub-state of Italy or something. Oh well, let's build a factory in Sicily. Help out. Be a nice guy. Yeah. Trebizondian Campia. Okay, I have no idea anymore. I'm pretty sure I broke something. That's all I know. I broke something somewhere. Ooh, we can add India to our sphere of influence now. Neighbors. India. Add to sphere. We have included India in our sphere of influence. Excellent. This is now my standing sphere of influence. India is the only people who don't like me, who are still in my sphere. I wonder why my relations with Zared went down. Oh well. Let's increase relations. It's always a good idea. Alright, so. As we've been hearing in the background, holy shit, lots of factories are building. No, I didn't want the Tsar, craftsman. Unemployed. Looks like this place is doing okay for itself. Upgrade the liquor distillery. Sure, let's upgrade that too. But being that these... Actually, no. Liquor distillery is by far the most profitable. Oh well, whatever. This place... Some places may need some factory upgrades. Man. I'm sure there's lots of places that could probably use some. Yeah, they're alright. But yeah, our industrial power is now about at 400. Let's go take a look into production here. Coal. Our laborers are producing 584 coal each day. Interesting. Well, let's take a look at trade, I mean. Coal. We produce the most of it, by a slim margin. Oil. No one produces oil. Fertilizer. Wool. Let's see. Luxury clothes. Wow, there's almost no luxury clothes in the world. There's only 13 being produced. Yeesh. How much do aristocrats consume? Let's take a look at our biggest aristocratic bunch of guys. Yeah, holy hell. If they're consuming that much, there's nowhere near enough supply. Alright. Then there's only one thing to do. We have got to build a bunch of factories. Okay. Any region that... I pretty much now want luxury clothes and luxury furniture in pretty much every region that can support one. Support them. I wish there was a way to sort these places by total population, but oh well. Yeah, a lot of these are going to be needed. Like, they only output one at 1.10 and 1.30 a day. And we need several hundred in total to supply the world. So we're going to see probably quite a huge demand for these. At least these areas of some unemployed people. That's kind of what I'm hoping should indicate there's at least some population there. Alright, so that should increase our output significantly. Excuse me while I blow a lot of money. I'll try to buy the stuff needed for it. Yeah, we can sustain that. That might help the artisans a little. 2.37 million artisans. So these guys are going to promote a craftsman like it's nobody's business. Yeah, expenses. That's how much they're spending on stuff. The problem appears to just simply be that they're building explosives. And thusly not getting any money because they're building explosives. I'm not really all that surprised, to be honest. Yeah. The reason we're bleeding out so much bloody cash is we're buying so much stuff for the national stockpile. Oh boy. Oh, we got biologism. But we need most of it. So, that takes care of education efficiency. Now, let's see. I can either go for steam turbine or iron railroad. Like, those are the next I've decided. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with steam turbine. Increased, you know, mining efficiency, farming efficiency, and a reduced farming size is all useful. A reduction of the farm size means that there will be more people available for factories. Some people have been yelling at me, get inorganic chemistry so you can build canals. I would like to remind everyone it doesn't matter that if I were to get inorganic chemistry, I still need iron steamers for canals, which isn't until 1860. I will ensure that I have nitroglycerin by 1860. I need military statistics, huh? Duly noted. A crusader. And everyone's been telling me, hey, guards are awesome. And believe me, I actually know that. Guards are great. The guard is amazing. But I don't have access to that for, oh dear lord, right now. Okay, let's just start trying to get everyone out of here. Alright, can we split everyone up? Go, go, go. And we need to split these guys up. Or at least move them. Let's just balance them. And move them all around. There we are. I'm going to be doing a hell of a lot of thinking later. Well, not thinking, but like reorganizing some stuff. Let's raise the taxes on the poor to 20%, with 9.75 tax on the medium and the wealthy. See, there we go, that's better. Yeah, I'm barely subsidizing anything. Like, my total income from factories is far, far, far more than, you know. Yeah, I think we've got enough glass, though. I'm not going to bother upgrading that any further. And these factories are all just about done upgrading. Which is good, as we've got a whole pile of factories building still. Okay, let's sort by number of factories here. Upgrade you, upgrade you. I'm paying special attention to Giza. Work harder. And excellent, the upper house has been reassembled. So, that's not terrible. Alright, expand factory. It's profitable. Before there's an unemployment crisis here. Now, we're gonna need that. So I did move the parties around a little. We have a second conservative party, which was the militarist faction, who used to be communist, but he is no longer. And we just have the communist faction now. Yeah, there's that done, and yeah, pretty much. That's what I moved around in terms of the factions, so if we take a look at the population, select all, we can now see the electoral vote is, relatively speaking, split between the militarists and the imperials the most. Acquire state against Gwyn. Jeez, they're getting large. "46% of the upper house votes yes. I'm expecting very shortly we'll be able to enact a social reform. Darwinism, education efficiency plus 50%. Aw, yeah. As we can see, our literacy rate is almost 85% now, which is astounding. Like, don't forget, this is Africa and the Middle East. Some of the most illiterate places in the world in modern times. I mean, I'm getting into literacy rates expected for, you know, parts of Europe even. Alright, can we please let that goddamn set of everything is being constructed sound stop? Like, that thing is never going to stop anymore. There is just so much of it. In fact, I am going to turn that down, because it's actually getting to me. I apologize. I'm sure it's been quite the nuisance for everyone. But holy hell, I'm just building so many factories. Let's take a quick little war. Look at the war here. Restoration of order. They are acquiring the Franche Comté, Napoleonic Baden, and Niederbayern. Alsace-Lorraine and France Comté. Yeah, it's all Rhinelander too. Because most of it was owned by the Germans at any point in time, and it's all owned by the South. It actually is core by the South German Federation. Interesting. Kaiserlauten. So people have been telling me, restore Germany, blah blah blah, kick the French out. I think the Germans are kicking the French out. I don't think I need to intervene. Alright, so movements. Sort by radicalism. 23.9. I can easily choose and get another reform in without a problem. So I can either go with this or this. Which is to say 0.2. An education efficiency of 5%. The first reform is always the best. Like, just a small little reform is always good. I do like my schools. Yeah, we reformed the school system. We now have a good school system. And that should cement our literacy changes. It was constantly increasing. Whoa. Did Czechoslovakia just gain a bunch of area? Oh, I guess there's peace made. Interesting. I guess this has the German Federation, so that's German Federation, so that's German Federation. Oh yeah, Czechoslovakia backed out. It was getting Niederbayern. I didn't notice that. But yeah. Napoleonic Baden. So we're gonna see this area go to the South German Federation, and then who knows? Maybe they'll kick the Slovaks out, maybe they will reunite Germany. And Carolingia will be returned to nothing more than France. They have the allies for it, that's for certain. It appears the world is prepared to help Germania. Let's just keep the militancy down. Alright, so I still have one national focus point. I have no idea what to use it on. Oop. A treatise on economics. Obviously, we must take pride in this publication. All middle strata in the Palmyran Empire become all more strata. Palmyran Empire. Gain prestige. Meh. There are natural tendencies. It's really only a temporary thing, but the prestige is rather permanent, which is nice. So that's alright. Like I said, I don't think I'm moving anywhere at any reasonable speed. Social Darwinism, more exhaustion reduction, work harder. But yeah, steam turbine complete. And we can now perform another. Yeah, that's already becoming incredibly radical to do a bunch of suppression. And as such, I will give in to them. Yep. There we go. Like I said, we reformed the school system entirely. I hijacked the unemployment subsidies movement to reform healthcare and the school system while we were at it, because those are the two primary ones I want reformed. I could care less for everything else, but oh well. Let's take a look here. Rebel faction organizing country. Communists, reactionaries, and Utopian nationalists. So they have a number of possible grades. 12, they aren't even close to a threat. Yeah, there's nothing. These rebels will win if the following is true. Yeah. If they can control the capital. Minimum wage movement's growing in radicalism, that's for certain. And there we are, the upper house rearranged to be much more proper. The large amount of conservatism gained in the upper house has now been effectively removed and the upper house restored. So we see, you know, coal mining accident in one of our provinces. Yeah, it's a tragedy. What happened to all my consciousness? That's kind of strange that it all kind of just disappeared. Maybe the reforms do that. Oh well, I'm sure it'll, yeah, skyrocket it up again soon enough. They will do that. But yeah, the other thing about getting these reforms is immigrant attraction. Immigrant migration, 164. Internal immigration, yeah, minus 164. So no one's apparently coming into the country, which seems kind of strange. I think it's one of those situations where Savoy is just gaining everyone. Manchu declared war on Atjeh. Yeah. So, as he is going to war, as it usually is. How's Quinn doing? Is it terribly? I think it's terribly. The reactionaries. If they're reactionaries, they're just going to become primitive nations afterwards, and have absolutely no, not of anything really. Increase the relations. They're doing alright. And there's their capital. Being controlled by the reactionaries, it looks like. Or will be soon. So, what shall I research? Because I'm building up lots of research points very quickly. I think the answer is Iron Railroad. Research that. Anarcho-liberals. We've had those guys for years. Although they've effectively non-existed. No one in their right mind supports the merchant faction. Be the best way to put it. Bunch of crazies they are. Hey, the artisans, they're getting their life needs now. That's excellent. I'm very happy for them. Yeah, that's not too hard to get a hold of. But yeah, it's going to basically be limited by their income. Now they're producing glass, they have an income. So they're getting at least some of their daily needs. And otherwise, a bunch of them are just promoting to clerks. I'm getting way too many factories for this. Oh, sweet mother of God. Oh, boy. Might as well be. I don't know if capitalists even upgrade factories. I'm starting to wonder if they do. And Iron Railroad's almost finished, which means that I can end the episode, and as I usually try to, between episodes, I will upgrade the railroads. So we take a look at our infrastructure map mode. That happens. I have a large amount of infrastructure that I need to upgrade, as it were, and just me going around and control-clicking every state in the entire empire. And spending several million doing it. There you go, you got a taste of it. I just did it to the whole of Egypt. Or, now I have. That's me doing it to the whole of Egypt. And already the capitalists have even started helping. So, that's about going to do it, I think, for today. There we are. Whoops, no, I didn't want to build a factory. But yeah, my industrial score is now up to 586. Which is astounding, really, when you think about it. Because let's take a look at the great powers here. The closest coming to me is Sino-Siberia with 89, it looks like. Yep. Let's sort by industrial score. United States, Central America, they're in my sphere. And Sino-Siberia is third. Yeah, they have 103 industry. Not bad. It's respectable. But, that's 103. Alright, so let's take a quick check here. Do 200... I actually have more industrial capacity, or industrial power, sorry, I've been playing too much Hearts of Iron, than the rest of the great powers combined. And then some. Oh, really? That's pretty scary. Pretty freaking scary, man. Oh, boy. So, something else that we can go on here. Resign. Let me show you the end of screen so we can take a better look at the great powers. I need to start doing this at the end of the episode. The total scores of everyone. And as well, we can see the United States Central America is number 9. And we can see, you know, the 8 secondary powers as they all grow in power. And we get to see our actual good flag here. Also, 225 factories. Holy Thanks for watching, everyone. This is Scalvin, signing off.